Wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy. Me.
I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but ask away.
Can you tell me something about Old Straw?
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his boy died.
It's normal to grieve, though.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Where can I find this Straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside.
Straw lives in the right-hand one.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
What's Melikar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in Neuhof.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melikar.
Thank God you had someone here who could take the reins.
Aye.
Where does Melikar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melikar lives in the left-hand one.
I have been talking this entire time. I'm not doing that again. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse. So hello, dearlings and darlings. It's your friendly neighborhood Crocoala, and I'm done with everything. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see Teresa. We're gonna get some sleep with her plague-riddled self. It's fine. First and foremost, is there a shovel in here? No, there's pitchforks. And does not help me any at all. What I can do is check here. Do I have a shovel? Nope. I surely do not. It's fine. We're just going to sleep and save. Six hours, or 4 hours is good enough. We're going to eat too because we're a little low. I'm gonna eat this. There we go. What am I at now? 84. Good enough. So, we're going to look around the property for a shovel. There's nothing in here but hay. That's fine. There are plenty of buildings. No. So while I'm looking for this, I'm going to give you guys a heads up. Things might be a little strange as far as recording schedules for a little bit. I can't even open that. Not for forever, just for a little bit. I had to take Kingsley to the emergency vet. I had to spend some time with my parents. And so he and Bing were home alone. And when I came back, I opened the door. And Bing met me at the door, but Kingsley did not. And that is very, very strange for him. So I went looking for him. I found him. And he was hiding in my closet, which is not unusual for him. But what is unusual is that when I got his attention and he realized I was there, he did chirp and he was excited to see me, and then he didn't get up. That is very unlike him. So I was like, okay, that's a little weird. We'll see if he's just pouting, because he does do that upon occasion. Like, I'll have to go somewhere for a while and he'll be annoyed that I left him alone. So I let him be. Finished doing my puttering around in the apartment, and then I went to go check on him again, and he hadn't moved. So I picked him up. He yowled and bit the hell out of my hand, which was terrifying. And then, yeah, he had some very obvious pain in his lower abdomen. He was screaming every time I touched it. So we went immediately to the vet, because usually, given where it was, I thought for sure it was like a blocked bladder or something like that. And that is something that is very common in male cats. And he's 12 and he's never had urinary problems before. But it's a thing that happens. Good news, it's not his bladder. Bad news is that he had a very infected gland. And he ended up having a massive abscess. He had a really bad temperature. He was lethargic and shaky and glassy-eyed. He was not okay. And borderline septic, so that was terrifying. He is home. He is doing much better. But he is still very gingerly moving. Bless his heart. So he's on the mend. Thank God. But we've got a lot of vet visits coming along in the next few weeks, because it was really scary. Yeah, it was bad. So, he is actually in a cat bed within arm's reach, staring at me, which is the most amazing thing because when I first brought him home, the first thing he did is he went back into the closet and hid. And so, like, I actually had to shut up the closet, which is a huge no-no in my apartment because they love. Why are you not open? It's the kidders love going into, like, the back end of the closet because it's just quiet and they don't get bugged back there. Sorry, I'm also very congested. It has been raining cats and dogs here for days. So, yeah, it's been an adventure. And I hate it. And I feel bad for him. But he's doing better. Thankfully.
Everything for the house. Garden
I think what was most scary with Kingsley is that we didn't really know what the source of the illness was for a while. Because Vet did once over and he had, the elevated temperature. And like, okay, well that's not right. And like they don't know how bright-eyed and active he normally is. So when I was telling him, he's lethargic, I'm like, well, he's 12. Like, no, he's lethargic. And the vet thought for a minute that he might be just having a case of the dramas. And I was like, no, 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 no. There's something off about him. So luckily, after some back and forth, they're like, okay, well, we'll bring him into the room and we will see how he reacts with you and see if maybe it's just, who's touching him. Because he's not a huge fan of strangers. So, I mean, he's very much a solitary cat. I mean, he puts up with Bing, but that is generous of a description for how he and Bing are.
Look at you, lover boy.
Hello.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
All right.
Why not?
Good. Then follow me.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
Nope. What?
Nobody will see us here in this barn.
Okay, let's go in the barn.
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
We can pretend to be drunk. And I love the fact that she is running, and I am gaining on her.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy. But this is a game you won't be winning.
I've got ears sharper than that.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see.
But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide.
Oh, we're playing hide and seek.
I bet you're here. No? What was that? Was that you?
I can't hide over here.
Just you wait. I'll find you.
Wait, do I have to, like, hide?
Here?
What? Is this it?
Where are you?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
You're a sneaky one. How come I didn't hear you?
Oh,
I left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
I didn't know I was supposed to let her win.
Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it leak its smoke. Help me bring it to the hay.
Are there any more? No.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Oh, we gonna kiss her? We gonna kiss her? Yeah! Get him, Henry!
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Tell him, girlie. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to have to block out the last few minutes of this, aren't I? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. Oh my god. Henry. We just got the achievement McLovin. Wait. Am I? I am. I was like, am I still? Yeah. I had to make sure we were still dressed. Aw, we happy in love. About me and you.
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with
Hey,
the laundry.
lad,
That
don't
storm
you
would
want
have
a
carried it
little
off to
wager on the
God knows
rat
where.
acorn, eh?
Oh, I think
Bro.
that's me enough.
Bro, get out of the way.
Next time we should take shelter somewhere else.
Bro.
That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, what do you want?
How do you see things?
Me? Well, when you're not behaving like a total nincompoop. I kind of like being with you.
I behave like a nincompoop.
Yes, like now answering a question with another question. How do you see it with us, Henry? If I really must say it,
I like you very much. And you saved my life in Skalitz.
And you saved mine. So we're even.
Bro.
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
No, you gotta
Obviously,
get her a ring.
under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand. But
Papa? Yes. He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to pay him.
Bro,
I'd have a
get
sack of
out.
flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Aww. Although, bro, stop. I would like to point out how not cool it is that after we finally get with Therese, that we can use her to fix our clothes. That's horrific. Excuse me. Gracious, that was loud. I apologize. Ugh. What? And we're gonna avoid that. I don't want to fight right now. Not in almost 30 minutes into the episode. Okay. Can I fit through here? Yes. Let's see. Where is the dig a grave? There's dig a grave, so it's A. Do I have to have it? Probably gotta have it. Why won't... it let me... Oh. Dug a grave. But, because I know me, let's go ahead and put that back in our hand. Yeah, yeah. Dug a grave. Now, wait, where is she? The linden tree out back. So she's in here? Yeah, yeah. Right here.
Senseless waste.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh, Lord.
That's what I just like. Whatever. Slap his head against the clothesline. We are going to wash ourselves immediately.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's talk to others. Those are dandelions. Okay, so bro, talk to me. No. You won't. That's not. Here we go. Let's go in here.
Brother. Dearest brother. Is that you?
No. Ah.
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
My friend is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again, please, God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me, your brother. I was gone for a long time. I come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes. Yes. I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again. Farewell.
Oh, that sucks.
Brother?
Oh, I'm trespassing. My bad. Okay. Pebbles, stay put. How might Oh, because we're not. He said no visitors. Fuck it. Okay, we've been there. Let's go here. Oh, this is a big thing, apparently.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
Yeah. Calm down, Straw.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I don't have time to explain everything to you. I need to...
So you don't have the time? Come here, you fucker.
No. No, stop. This is it? We're just gonna slap a man?
Shit! Missed.
He's fine. What? Now talk to me.
Don't speak to me.
Dick.
I can't stand it anymore.
Fever. Just like Melachar's wife.
Okay. So... now what? Bro? this? Johanka. Okay. Alright, so let's go to see Johanka, and then we will pause it up, and when we come back, we will do the thing. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the monastery. Through Samopesh. Let's don't interfere. Sorry, I was just looking at Kingsley. Bless his fuzzy butt. Well, not so fuzzy butt because he's had everything shaved near the abscess. Bless his heart. Johanka. Johanka. Yes? Oh, there's your eyebrows. They,
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Okay. No. End dialogue.
God be with you.
Wait. Well, that was quick.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No.
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes.
There's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it?
Bro?
Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarium de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Oh my god. Okay, so where now? This way? Up here? Yes, apparently. Wait, it's in here? That's dumb. Okay. Actually, let's see. So, these balance. Oh, that's right. These people think humors are a thing. It's not diphtheria. I know that.
Yes, that would make sense. Yes, that would make sense.
Okay. That's probably not the plague.
A peculiar case.
And it's not dysentery.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Fever, delirium, stomachache, bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. Yeah, they've been poisoned.
Febris e causa ignota.
They've been poisoned.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's a gas poisoning.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict?
It was gas, right?
We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An
Oh,
ordinary fellow
God.
knows the arts of physics?
Bro,
Who would have thought it?
we've already gone
Excellent.
over this
I'll
before.
give you the recipe. And you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you
Oh
have
my
the medication
God.
ready, hurry after me.
Thank
Dude
you, Brother
bloviates.
Nicodemus.
Good luck.
Good luck, Brother Nicodemus.
And to you, Henry.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let me make sure. But I'm sure. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. It's ingested through food consumed. Okay. Wait, where's Nicodemus? Oh, he's not here. Okay. So, we're gonna try and fix that. And we will go from there, I guess. Let's see. That's not it. Nope. Ah! Okay. We will do that in a bit. We are going to call it here because we are at 45-ish minutes. And when we come back, we're going to brew up this thing that's probably not going to be correct for Merheriet and go try and save some folks. Alright, I will catch you guys in the next one.